word, people. Cutter Pac-Man here for Sim Sideline. We are here in week 9 of this 2026 season, year 1 of Coach Howard, as he is struggling with the Colorado Buffaloes. As you can see, 2-5, not a win in the conference yet, getting ready to go up against Kansas State. We got our top 25 here: Oklahoma, Miami, Ohio State, Texas A&M, and Michigan. And then the conference standings: BYU at the top, 4-0. Utah 4-0. Texas Tech 4-0. And the team we're getting ready to face, a 3-1 Kansas State. And then the Buffs, Colorado Buffs, 0-4. There we go. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, so here we are. Our job security is falling to a 65%. If I read the ratio right before we got into this. See at the top it says job security safe for now. Yeah. But let's get it. Let's get on the field. Let's make something happen. See if we can calm down Julian Lewis. As they just mentioned, a man threw 4 interceptions, but Coach Howard still got belief in him. Maybe it's foolish belief, maybe it's not. Way to get on the scoreboard first, guys.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you can tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out.
Joe Jackson. Pick that off. Oh my gosh, we had everybody and their mama over there, and then not one person think to bat the ball down.
Defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Off the play fake on first down, lost the throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks.
effort, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start will just increase the degree of difficulty at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's
You.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. He's loose. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Young. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position there.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's stop this damn quarterback.
From their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Let me see something. Coaching adjustments. I should read key.
First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Catch in the
Oh,
middle.
come on, dude.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Can't make the
Good
grab in this
defense.
offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time.
And I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs, because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football. Now you got a fourth down situation.
Oh my gosh.
First down and more.
We couldn't get nobody to the quarterback.
The dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
I love the aggressive nature
Look at
offensively
that.
there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
Running the red zone. It's Fields. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
They just gonna run all over us today.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Quarterback can run, running back can run, everybody can run.
On the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Oh
And they add
boy.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lewis. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The run inside. It's Young.
Come on.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On the gun on third down, Lewis. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one obviously.
Oh, he just skipped because I didn't want him to go that far.
Great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Fires complete on the crosser. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Makes the grab. It's Atkins. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Right back to him on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the...
Makes the grab.
Oh, he scored.
That end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive.
Defense, let's step it up.
The short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Using his legs, it's Fields. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll go right back to the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Oh,
really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Slides, avoids.
I'm sick of him already.
Convert on 2nd and long. Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do.
There we go.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Good job, defense.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Atkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the ball.
Oh my God.
See him throw the football, break on
That
it.
was a terrible throw. Terrible decision.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He's got it. He is stopped at the 47-yard line and has not nearly enough to move the chains. Timeout taken here. 2nd one called by Kansas State. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
We got to kick the ball back to him.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 17, the Utah Utes. And it's the Bearcats able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and
can see right now, little nitpick, that they ain't got the conference records right for in-game information.
Two of those catches in the first half were two of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Wilson Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off the second half.
Alright, defense, let's go again. Did he grab his face mask? I think he did.
They may be backing it up a bit. Right on the heels of that touchdown, they give up some good field position with that face mask penalty costing them 15 yards. First and 10 after the defense was hit with that personal foul penalty. Johnson looking to throw. On a little time, lets it go. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come a little short of the first down.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet.
The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Fields. Driving some room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. When you got backs like this, make huge plays. The speed, get down the open field, and taking the distance on every play. Defenses are scared of it.
Offense trending at the 45-yard line on first and 10. This time he wants to throw. Has to succeed here and take the lead.
Ah!
To get open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Fields. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers, between the safeties, to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
On the run, it's Fields.
Oh my gosh.
Might have a chance. He
I can see where the hole was
rolls to the 5-yard
developing.
line before they finally get him stopped.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now first and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a fourth down, try to make them kick a field goal.
A first down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get free because of those windows. They close fast. Extremely tight windows. Time to think about it.
Oh my goodness.
Wildcats, they take the lead with the 6.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves turning it on. The 30, the 20, he's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
Our defense gonna be tired as fuck tomorrow.
Run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
On to attempt the try. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point.
I don't know how.
Mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's White. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Johnson wants to throw it. Caught by Williams on the right.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. The run inside. It's Fields. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short. Those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. They did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab.
4.
Wide. They get to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll try to really get into this one. Takes it on the return. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and up out the oak. Colorado has the ball back in the Buffalo
Do people even play college fantasy football? That's gotta be interesting, to say the least. All right. And messed me up on the point after this time.
And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. Ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats come out and get things going on offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive with 25. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get going. This game was pretty good right there. Let's see if we can turn around here in the second half.
Felt like somebody should have been over there.
It's so hard to fit both. You know that. What's covered throw on the box to stop the run. You got this kind of balance on offense. The defense can't be right.
This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays, who can take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final here. They'll give it to the back. They'll finally get it on the ground without the boys. Makes it to the board and gets a first down.
Overplayed that shit.
Well, they'd love to pick up
offense. Let's put it to bed.
Ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his legs, it's Young. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid. A nice job opening holes, running the football, and being consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Sends it back in motion. Lewis on the play action. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after a nice game, marking out the 47.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You want them to run, have some success. This is
too much. Fuck. Alright, defense. One stop.
And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ballgame. The give to the lone running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Are you kidding me?
And the incomplete pass on third down, but there it is.
Oh, come on.
On the field, we'll see what that's about.
Oh my goodness. They got the nerve of...
This defense is trying to...
For fucking what?
lead, you have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
That was such bullshit, and they know it.
Run inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Johnson looking to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got a little grass. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
He's got his man, makes the grab. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying play action. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, no mystery here. 3rd in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. These guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off in his head.
Johnson wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one.
Oh my goodness.
First down and 4. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout taken here, second one called by Kansas State. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And they're looking for a 4th quarter lead, and they'll need a touchdown to do it. 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Jackson. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He's got him in the flat. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. 22. Lewis. Got his man. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Lewis to throw. He wants a big play here late.
What about some pass interference right there?
They were looking for an explosive play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man on the right.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure. I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
He's got it. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on
Oh,
the ground.
get the fuck out of here!
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Tight game like this one late, and those types of mistakes can just crush you. Let's see what they've got on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just
It's amazing how we got called for that goddamn pass interference later on in the game.
I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously. Then you worry about cleaning
Pass
everything
interference
up.
and then a holding all of a sudden.
Right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.
You tell your quarterback to come out there and not turn the ball over, and he doesn't. He does not do it all game. Your running back has one hell of a game. Receiving cord, not bad. No sacks given up. Played a perfect fucking game. That bullshit pass interference was... They shouldn't have got it. They shouldn't have fucking got it. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Cutter Pac-Man out. Sim Sideline. Peace.